Ahem. Ahem, hem, 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 hem. Testing the microphone. Okay. After the mishap, we back. Welcome back, Mini Hoji. Microphone sounding great. Thank you. Yes. After the horrible tragedy that was the last session of Bloodborne, where... Oh, an ad. Yeah, well, where everything, like, died, and then died so bad that the save data corrupted, and I had to start over. I can say that we are back relatively to where we were. I know you're not hearing this because you're probably in an ad, but, you know. We don't have all the exact same things, because I didn't pick up all the exact same, like, gems from the little monster guys in Old Yarnum that I managed to pick up. That's why you gotta be cool and ad-free. Fun and fancy-free. Aces! Oh my gosh! You're so generous gifting a sub to Monty Hoji. I'm going to intensify the job hunt so I can sub to you. Well, you got 1 month to do it. Aces, you're so nice. But yes, after the terrible tragedy that was the last session, we're back to basically where I left off at. Again, not exactly the same. We're not an old crony witch anymore, because I just used the character I had saved, who was the character I'd had for the last 3 years, who's also gone. But we're not gonna focus on that one. We're just gonna get through. So, we're still basically where we were at. It took me a little bit to get there, although it took me less time to get there now than it did during the streams, because as I was going through, I killed Father Gascoigne first try, despite it taking me like, I don't know, 10 tries, and then the Bloodstarved Beast, 2 tries. I killed them much faster because I wasn't streaming, therefore I was allowed to look cool. I'm not allowed to look cool if I'm streaming. Let me adjust my position ever so slightly. There we go. But yeah, I got the weapon again. It's back up to +6. Picked up the armor. Picked up a weapon I completely forgot, the rifle spear in Old Yarnum. Didn't pick that up last time, totally forgot about it. But I got it now. I also picked up the sweaty clothes, which I was never going to wear, but I got them. I'm a subscriber of Mav, and now I'm going to show up to every stream. Well, if you want to be here tomorrow, we're going to be starting 2 hours early. I only wear used sweaty clothes. We're going to be starting roughly 2 hours early because we're doing a collab stream with my friend Shoei's Ammo. Also, my moderators Kitty Bugs and Vash Calibros will be there. We're going to be playing Repo. And the rumpled hat. Yes, you can't forget the rumpled hat. So, and I've got all the good stuff that I was at back. So, like I said, we persevere. You beat Fortnite yet? I don't know if you can beat Fortnite, but I got to level 200 on my nephew's account, so he's got that black and gold Megazord skin that he wants. He better appreciate the effort I went through to get that for him. Oh, man. Alright, so. The next boss, in theory, that we should fight is... Vicar Amelia. I need to finish my battle pass before season ends. We got about 11 more days, roughly. Because it ends on Halloween. I got him to level 200 on my nephew's account. To flush out that, like, bonus battle pass you get. Because he wanted that black and gold Megazord. I got him the bundle with all the Power Ranger skins as a late birthday gift. And then as an early Christmas gift, I bought him the battle pass so he could get the 2 different Tommy skins. And then after we got those, it revealed the Megazord stuff for the extra battle pass. And the last one was a black and gold Megazord. And black and gold are his favorite colors. He literally went as a black and gold Power Ranger last year for Halloween. Go, go, Maverick Rangers! Mighty Morphin Maverick Rangers! Perfect skin for him. Well, it's still Mighty Morphin, which he's not as familiar with. But he does still love Power Rangers. Anyway, yes, the next boss, in theory, that we should fight is Vicar Amelia. I think I'm gonna go after the boss here in Hemwick, because I need to get that boss in order to use the runes, which are going to be very useful. Especially since there's at least one rune here I'm pretty sure we can pick up. Also, don't remember where we pick up the tonsil stone exactly off the top of my head. I don't know if we have to wait until after we beat Vicar Amelia to pick that up, or if we can pick it up somewhere here now. So yeah, this is where I got to, and then I went back to load the fucking other file, and then it was like, nope, all your data's corrupted. And I was like, cool! That sucks! But we're back! So, we were like 15 hours in of the other playthrough. We're about 9 hours deep into this one. Physics will wait. But yes, I don't know if I finished saying. Tomorrow, we'll be playing Repo with my good friend Shoei Zamo. We're doing a collab stream, because that was part of our revamp. And 2 of my mods will be there. We'll be starting around 5-ish p.m. my time. That's about 2 hours earlier than I usually start. This is usually where I get the tonsil stone from, but I'm pretty sure Patches just shows up in whatever door you talk to him after a certain checkpoint is reached.
You hear the graveyard murmurs. Then it's
I was the only witness to the great memory wipe of 2025. It was very sad. Are you EST? I am the BEST, if that's what you're asking. Ha-ha! But yes. Does not operate. It's impressive that this little shanty-ass looking town has a functional elevator somewhere in it, isn't it? Yep, I'm East Coaster, baby. East Coast is the least coast. Wait. I am glad I managed to get enough twin shards to get this back up to +6. I realized I got pretty lucky with how many twin shards the Snatchers dropped last time. Because this time, they didn't want to drop the twin shards, they just wanted to drop the regular shards. East Coast is the Beast Coast. Stop throwing bombs at me! Oh. There we go. Hey. Ooh, bombs. Yeah, so after I started this new file up and essentially went and redid the entire first boss on stream, which I did without using the lantern even once. A beautiful no lantern run on the first boss. Only Scrubs live on the East Coast. What city was Scrubs even set in? I don't think they ever mentioned living on one of the coasts. No, I can't do this all on my own. No, I know I'm no Superman. Ooh-wee-oo. I'm no Superman. Owie! I'm underestimating the range of this a little bit because I've got used to using the axe, which does have a bit more range to it. Hanging out on the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at me. No, I don't want no scrub. Scrub is a guy who can't get no love from me. That song was a huge hit. Like, I think it was the top song of the year it came out, right? It's such a weird song to reach #1, though, if you think about it. Scrub is a guy who thinks he's fly. I'd love to do another karaoke stream one day, but I only sing the top song of every year, starting with whenever the whole top song system started, and I just do those for karaoke. I think that'd be very funny. I'm pretty sure one of those songs one year was like the song from Titanic. After a good couple years of calling myself bisexual, it was literally today that I was talking to someone and learned what being pan was. And I realized, that's me! Hey, and there's Megapan! Today's stream, 1955 hits to 1985 #1. Did it start in 1955? That's impressive. It's a lot further back than I would have expected. I figured out what being pan meant because of a webcomic I read many, many years ago by a friend of mine named Jocelyn Samara. The webcomic is called Rain. If you're familiar with it, it's a very fantastic webcomic. Even if you're not familiar with it, it's a very fantastic webcomic, but I recommend you look it up if you're not. It's about a young trans girl named Rain who moves to a new school and the ability to live her identity properly in a place where no one knows her. It just kind of follows her life. And she makes friends, many of which are somewhere on the queer spectrum. That was the first place I ever heard pansexual from. I was like, yeah, that does describe me. I don't know when it started, I just named a year. That's fair enough. Doggy! Doggy dog world! So I am also a pansexual man. Technically, I'm demisexual, which took me ages to figure out. I mean, that's true for a lot of people. Like, I was in college when I finally put together what I was. Some people, it takes them a while to figure it out. Some people know right away. It's a spectrum, man. And we are in ever constant states of change and flux. I'm willing to bet if there were more people in the world who would, like, stop and think about it, like, genuinely think about it, there'd probably be a ton of people out there who've just always accepted that they're straight, who might not actually be straight. They might be, like, somewhere on the bi to pansexual scale. It's cool. After learning what it is, it's very easy to think you're bi like I did. Yeah, I mean, when people ask about it, one of the easiest ways for me to describe it is like, it's sort of a subcategory of bisexual. It's a tad more specific, though. My old landlord used to describe me as bi-curious because I wouldn't rule out a relationship with a guy. I mean, sure, why not? I legitimately used to think along the terms of, what if someone who is straight had, like, the perfect person in mind, like, personality-wise? And most of the time, this person in the scenario is me, but sometimes I'd ask it to other people. Like, imagine the person you've always pictured being, like, your perfect romantic partner. Down to every last detail, except they're, say, a man instead of a woman. Would you still possibly find them attractive? Most of the time, they just automatically say no, but I always ask myself that question, and I was never able to give a fully solid answer until I really figured myself out. I don't know why, I just thought of, an episode of Friends. Friends was a very revolutionary show in terms of gay representation. Despite some of it probably not having aged super well, like, a lot of the stuff with Chandler's dad probably hasn't aged well. But there is an episode early on where, I forget the actor's name, but he plays in Daddy Daycare. He's like the weird guy. He's Phoebe's husband, right? That no one knew about, except Monica, but she didn't know they were married. But he's an ice skater who lives in Canada. And the reason they had to get married was so that he could get, like, a green card or something. But because he's an ice skater, they play with the idea that, oh, well, he's actually gay. And then then he comes to get a divorce from Phoebe because he's like, I met this girl that I want to marry. Turns out I'm not actually gay. But the way they play it up is like, it's like he's coming out of the closet of being straight and coming out as being gay, but it's like the reverse. He's like, I'm an ice dancer. All my friends are gay. I just thought it's what I was. I thought I had to be gay. Or, you know, everyone experiments in college. It's a very funny scene. I don't know how well it holds up, but it's a very funny scene, and I don't know why I just thought of it. But having this conversation just made me think of it. He almost got me there. Oh, shit. Okay, I didn't realize it. Oh, crap! Hold on. This is when you use a crayon made of crap instead of that weird plastic wax they use. It's not made for kids, obviously. Me realizing summed up. Think like guys. Am I gay? No, I still like girls. Guess I'm bi. Well, now you're Pan, so welcome to the Pan Club. From now on, you have to get used to people having sex with kitchen implement jokes, though. Guarantee you, you're gonna find it funny maybe the first 2 or 3 times. After that, you're gonna be like, okay, I get it. You have one joke. Ah. Like, oh, you have sex with fans? No, I'll have sex with your entire kitchen. Bitch. Ow, it stepped in fire. I was laughing too hard. I wasn't watching where I was going. Hey, excuse me for a second. Let me just go open this shortcut here before you get all up in my grill. There we go. Shortcut opened! Alright, now I'll happily take you two on, but preferably only one at a time here. There we go. Okay, there we go. Dogs are dead. Oh, not all of them. Oh, you set me on fire! See, I was like, cool, be pansexual, because who cares about gender? It makes life easier. Then I was like, oh, let's also be demisexual and be basically asexual unless you have a deep emotional bond with someone. That way you make relationships extra complicated. Thanks, brain. Do you think that might make you demi-romantic pansexual? As a result, I can never pick up on flirting. Let's be honest, I'm not good at picking up on flirting either, unless it is so very extremely overt that it's not even remotely subtle. And even then, I probably miss it, depending on the person in question, if I feel like it's someone who I don't think would ever flirt with me. Like, it just won't enter my brain that that's an option. Ah, you prick! Go. A supply of blood vials. Blood violas. Ain't done that. Not much. Not much time to hit that one. It's okay. I've always admitted that I'm not super great at the parrying mechanic in this game. I'm not great at parrying in the FromSoft games in general. Blood Viola Davis? Why are you cutting up Viola Davis? She's lovely. I didn't say she wasn't. I just need her blood to keep me healthy. And look, someone's got to give up their blood. It might as well be Viola Davis. I'd be honored. Oh my god. I was about to say I'd be honored to bathe in Viola Davis's blood. But I think if I said that, I might end up on some kind of police watch list. So it's a good thing I didn't say it. It's just one of those things where your brain moves faster than your mouth and you're about to say something only to realize before you really get started how it's going to sound. Sometimes you're lucky if you catch yourself before then. I have no filter. I have a filter because, you know, I have nieces and a nephew, and I have to moderate what I say in front of them at the very least. Ah, dang it. But when I'm streaming, that filter gets heavily truncated. Like, there's not enough brain power for your filter to work while you're playing this game, man. Gotcha, homie! Give me that pork belly. Mmm, delicious bacon. Because I just roasted that pig. Uh-huh. Mmm, a tempering blood gemstone of the triangular variety, which I don't think I need at the moment. I'm gonna get killed with that. Fine. Stop throwing bombs at me! Ah. Need you to take a step. You know this game is locked at 30 frames per second. A lot of people complain about that. I do wonder though, when you're playing a game that has very specific timing mechanics for like its parrying, what would increasing it to 60 FPS do to such a mechanic? I'm not a like game maker, so I don't really know. The Witch of Hemwick! Believe it or not, that's not the witch. Where are you, baby? There you are. Yeah, if you have any insight, which obviously you'll have insight if you come in here, because you get insight when you discover a boss, you'll summon these little black void-looking monsters. But if you come in here without insight, they won't spawn. So a lot of people like to make this boss fight very easy by discovering it, immediately bold huntering out, and spending all their insight at the insight bath, and then coming back in. But personally, honestly, it's not even that hard even if you don't do that. So yeah, just wipe that fucking guy. And sure, they'll bring another one eventually. I think they bring in more over the course of the battle. But like, they're not super hard to avoid. Saw that basically I deliberately attacked that one. Oh, this is the other one. See, this is the twist. There's actually two witches. Oh, there she is again. And as soon as you kill the first one, the second one's life bar spawns. She's actually here for the entire battle. And if you're not careful, the second one will revive the first one. See, they'll do that sometimes. Oh, hold up. Right, that's one dead witch. Well, that was useful. It spawned very close. Basically the pinwheel of Bloodborne. I was literally half-assing that fight, to be perfectly honest, and I still came through relatively okay. So, there you go. That's one more boss dead. He is technically optional. They both are. But you gotta kill him if you want to be a bad bitch. And by be a bad bitch, I mean if you want to get this special workshop tool. Enjoy your lurk, aces! Rune Workshop Tool! Picked up a new tool for my workshop. Of course, they didn't know the biggest tool was me. Anyway. Now that we have this, we can go back to the workshop and we can equip runes, which are more or less Bloodborne's equivalent of accessories, like rings from the Dark Souls games. You put them on and they give you special effects. You get 3 slots plus 1 oath memory slot, which is essentially like is your covenant thing. And you can still use covenant memories, runes, whatever you want to call them. If you're not playing online, it's just a lot of them are kind of meant to be used online. Higher blood vial count, higher quicksilver count, increase reduction by physical defense. Yes, thank you. Acquire more blood echoes. Definitely. Pick up this one. There we go. Now I can carry 24 bullets at a time. I think I've picked up most of that. I picked up all the clothes, which I hadn't done last time. Oh, let's go to the Cathedral Ward, and you guys can meet some homies that we didn't actually get to meet. Because last time, game, like, evaporated before we actually could. Because we sent 2 people to places. But we never got to see them. Oh, right, I haven't gotten the, that one girl in here yet. Because I was rushing along in the in the Hypogean jail to pick up all the stuff and try and get lots of twin shards to increase this damn sword. Right, that's that one lady in that window.
Oh, hello, dear. You weren't lying. This is a safe place. Thank you. I'm in your debt.
Curtsy.
I'd like to tender my thanks, but I haven't much to offer. All I can give is my blood. But would you even take a whore's blood?
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
Oh, good. Come close, dear. Don't worry, this isn't the first time.
Blood of Ariana. Ariana Grande. She's here, obviously.
You! Stay away from me! I know all your tricks.
And this guy's here. I still sent him to Yosefka's clinic, but the deal for him is he goes to the opposite place you tell him to.
Ah, you. The swindling off-comer. Did you really think that'd work? There's no fooling me. Now, off with you. You heard me. Go away. I can't stand the stench of your lying breath.
Oh, we just need to get that nun lady here. And it will be none of my business what she does after that.
Ah, the hunter. Thank you. So that old man, you told him about this place, right?
Technically, I told him about
he
the other
don't offer
place.
me much in the way of conversation, but still. I'd rather see him alive anyhow. And I sort of hope that my asking you turn out to, you know, help him out in the end. I've never been any use to anyone, you see.
Because
Just
you don't have any legs?
Happy about it, is all.
I mean, maybe you do. It's hard to tell with the way you're hunched over like this.
If you find any sane survivors, well, send them along to Erden Chapel, will ya? If you find it, send them.
Okay, if we want to go pick up Nun, we'll have to wear some church clothes. I also picked up a set of church clothes that we didn't already have. We had Father Gascoigne's, which is why it worked last time. But I also picked up the black church attire. There's the black church attire and there's the white church attire. As long as you're wearing... I think you don't even need to wear a hat from one of the church-specific armor sets. But I'm just going to wear the whole thing. And we'll just get her to the Cathedral Ward real quick. Because we did have her there already. Ah. Yeah, sorry. Not hunting for shards this time. Got a decent number of blood echoes. Oh. Oh, that's just a note.
Oh, merciful God, help me. In the name of the healing church, cleanse us of this horrible dream.
See, this is the same set she's wearing. Only she's wearing the female version.
Ah, by your garb, the healing church, you've come to save me. Oh, thank you, dear saint. I have no words to express my relief. You can take this, at least. It's sure to please an upstanding member of the church like you. Oh, thank you so much, dear gods. Thank you so much. I was seized on the street by the hulking brute in the cathedral ward and locked up here. There were many others, but they've been taken away. And I've heard moans echo echoing in the distance ever since.
I know the one in Cathedral Ward is like the main one that I always used to get here. Pretty sure after you kill the Bloodstarved Beast, a couple of them come out in other places, but whatever, I don't care.
So, the hunt is on tonight. Then the streets are perilous, and every door will be shut tight. Perhaps it isn't my place to ask, but do you know somewhere that might take me in?
Odin Chapel!
Thank you so much.
It could use a nun.
I'll set out as soon as I can. I pray for success on your hunt, kind hunter. I'll set out as soon as I can. I pray for success on your hunt, kind hunter.
Right, now. We can take this off for now. Put this on. Now, I don't know if he's there yet. There is someone I want to check on. I'm hoping it's not too late to do it. Or it might be too early. I'm not sure. We'll see. We will see. We level up first, though.
Welcome, what is it? Very well, let me...
Oh, got my arcane up to 20. Strength is at 20. Vitality. Okay, we don't have any more.
Farewell, good hunter. May you find...
Oh, right, I never gave her the small hair ornament
Welcome,
yet.
what is it? What? What is this? I can't remember. Not a thing, only I feel. A yearning, something I never felt before. What's happening to me? Tell me, hunter. Could this be joy? Ah.
Here we go. Get the tear stone back. Upgrade this a few times because it's got decent arcane damage. For now, anyway. It's the best I got aside from the Hunter's Torch. There we go. Just get a couple of those. Yeah, don't want to have too many spare runes lying about before I start on some stuff that can get me killed and lose my runes. Hold on. Got a message. Okay, while I'm checking this out. I got a message from Kitty Bugs, who I mentioned is one of my moderators and will be playing with us tomorrow on Repo.
Oh, the hunter. Alive and well at that. Another one you sent made it here safe and sound. This place is a haven now for so many. Thanks to you. I'm overjoyed, really, that you'd even give me the time of day. I don't suppose there's anybody out there worth saving anymore, but you did all you could. And so many owe you so much. Amazing, really. Not because you're a hunter, but because you're you. Oh, makes me think. Once dawn breaks, maybe I can just, start over. Makes it easier to bear all of this, you see. You've made life easier. Thank you.
Yay!
Oh, hello. Sorry, dear. You're much too eager. I've only so much blood, okay?
You! Stay away from me! I know all your tricks.
Oh, brave hunter. You're alive. Thank you very much. The town is in disarray, but there are still people here. Together we await the help of the healing church.
I don't know how to break it to you.
I cannot begin to express
I
my
don't think the church
gratitude
is in
to you.
any position to help anybody.
The only thing that I can offer is my own lowly blood, if it would suffice.
Okay, I guess I'm only allowed to have either hers or Ariana's blood. Okay, time to go check out something. Hopefully I haven't missed it yet. Okay, there it is. Hey, there he is. But where's, oh God. Oh, am I too late? Did I fuck it up? Where's Eileen? Here's Henrik. There she is. Ah, shit, I missed. Gotcha. Okay, we got him. That was Henrik.
That wasn't necessary of you, but you have my thanks. We made it with our lives. You're not bad at all.
It was absolutely necessary, because if you don't help her, she gets killed here.
Gascoigne as well, then. He was falling apart. I'm sure it had to be done. But try to keep your hands
Falling
clean.
apart. You might say
Hunter
he
should
went to
hunt
pieces
beasts.
after he exploded
Leave
and
the
became a
hunting of
werewolf.
hunters to me.
Hey, I had to kill Gascoigne to get past here.
Try to keep your hands clean. Leave the hunting of hunters to me.
Okay, good. I did not miss her whole thing. Henrik can be a very tough customer, though. If you don't help her, like if you just stand and watch the fight, he will most likely kill her. If you don't ever participate, I think she technically wins, but she ends up going crazy herself. Which is what happened on my very first playthrough, because I never knew there was a guy here. And I just chugged along. Chug-a-lug, chug-a-lug.
Try to keep your hand. Leave the...
But yeah, my very first playthrough, I didn't help Eileen out with her mission, her quest. But now that we've helped her kill Henrik, we've moved her along. And it's worth it, because when you get to a certain point and you can participate in the final mission of her quest, you get to take on who I think is one of the most interesting hunter fights in the game. For sheer blood-curdling difficulty. I'm talking of a fellow known as the Bloody Crow of Painhurst. You'll get to meet him eventually. And when you do, you'll understand what I'm talking about. But now that we've killed Henrik, we can go back to the Hunter Dream. And in the Insight shop, we should be able to buy his outfit, which has very good electric resistance. There it is. Hunter's hat worn by Henrik the Old Hunter. The taciturn old hunter Henrik was once partners with Father Gascoigne, and though they were a fierce and gallant duo, their partnership led to Henrik's tragically long life. Henrik's unique yellow garb is resistant to bolt and will be of great help to any hunter who has inherited the onus of the hunt. Yeah, same thing on everything. 1, 1, 1, 3. Now I'm left with 6 insight. See? Look at that. From 20 bolt resistance to 60 bolt resistance. And from 60 to 150. So, this is really good if you're dealing with electric-based enemies. Or if you just want to be yellow. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. Alright, we picked up, yeah, visceral attacks grant more blood echoes. I'm actually gonna shift bullets out to this one. Because if you can really learn the timing for visceral attacks, and get those parries in, you can actually get more of an increase from that than you can from the moon runes. The moon runes give you a flat increase, but the increase you get from killing an enemy with a visceral attack from air is higher. Excuse me. Holy cow. Woo! That was loud. Hi, kitty. Oh, man. No yawning. You've only been here an hour. Hey, give me a break. I just had to fight like a really old, very senile old man who was also insanely strong for some reason. Never! Okay, don't give me a break. But will you at least give me a Kit Kat bar? You don't need to give me a break of it, just the whole Kit Kat bar. Hi, kitty! How you doing? I'm back at where I was after the... How about a Snickers? I mean... Or a Midnight Milky Way. I would still prefer a Kit Kat. I'm surviving. Based. No, but yeah, that's very relatable. But after the last Bloodborne session, where all of my data corrupted, and I had to start over, I'm relatively back to where I was. So, back in action. How are you? I have been farting a lot. First, I thought the streamer said 1 minute. Oh, stream timer. No, 1 hour. Hi, Dork! My poor bestie. Why did that play twice? Excuse me. Trick or treat to you too as well! Sadly, Dork, you are not the first chatter here, but you do still have a special place in my heart. Can we get a shout out for Dork Princess, please? I think that's why the metal pipe clang was probably so loud, is because it probably played twice too. You're a clown? Well, clowns are funny, and not at all scary. Ignore the fact that there's some sort of new It with Pennywise the Clown thing coming out. We're just gonna... Clowns are funny, and that's all we have to say about it. If anyone's not following Dork, if anyone appreciates fine art and also ponies, Dork is pretty good at those things. If only someone had written a song about how much Dork loves to produce pink pony art. But what would you even call this song? Oh, guess what? Ow. You got a job at Disney animating the next Wreck-It Ralph movie. Guess what? I've got bolt resistance on, homie! You think your Tonatress is all that in a bag of chips? Ow. Got bolt resistance coming out my ass. Alright, okay. Oh, I can't take on both of you at the same time. Two of my coworkers from my old shitty job stalked my TikTok today and forgot TikTok would tell me. Oh my god, that's concerning. I'm gonna be finishing off commission while I take my cold meds. Ooh, fun. Feel free to share your work in progress if you like. If you don't want to, because it's somebody else's commission and you haven't, like, I don't know, asked for permission, or you don't want to show it until it's done. That's all fine too. They don't even work in the same building. Why would they do that? It's a sketch page commission, so I don't know if I can share it publicly. Totally fine. Like I said, if you didn't know if you could share it, that's 100% okay. I said if you felt like sharing it, and if you thought you could. But if you can't, then you can't. It's not gonna force you to. don't even know how I'd go about doing that. Sort of flying out over to Ireland where you live and pressing a gun to your temple. I'd have to buy a gun. I'd have to find some way to get it past airport security. And I should probably stop talking or I'm going to end up in Guantanamo Bay. They still throw people in Guantanamo Bay? I imagine they probably do, unless they decommissioned that place. No? As in, no, they don't still throw people in Guantanamo Bay? They closed that. Ah, okay. There we go. See how much easier that was when I wasn't fighting two of you at the same time? Bolt paper. I tuned back into... I have to bring a gun to Ireland. I lied! Oh, is it still open? There you are. Fuck, that hurts. As of late 2025, there are 15 prisoners at the Guantanamo Bay military prison. What year did they get put in there is my question, though. Like, do they still put people in there? Or are those, like, people who have been in there for a long time and they just don't put anybody in there anymore? And they're just still there because, like, they've been grandfathered in, is my question. Stop fucking dodging! You mind? Ugh. Frick. Frick! Frick! I don't have fucking endless bullets like you do, you cheating bastard! Yeah, look, I could shoot you a lot too! You fucking run out of bullets. Detainees are categorized into groups. 3 are eligible for transfer, 9 are facing or have received charges in military commissions, and 3 are held in indefinite detention. Man, you don't want to get that in school. Oh my god. Your endless bullets and stamina! They're so annoying! Ah, shit. Oh, crap. Dude, I was healing! You can't parry me while I'm healing! That's not cool! Hold on, I'll read that in just a second. Ooh, those insta dodges. Oh. You know, when we were singing the scrub song earlier, you're the scrub we didn't want none of. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeesh. President That Guy signed an order to expand a separate section of the base, the Guantanamo Migrant Operations Center, to hold up to 30,000 migrants. In March 2025, there were reports of some of these migrant detainees being transferred from the main Guantanamo facility to Louisiana. Of course, President that guy would do something like that. We're not gonna get political here, but we do have our opinions about the man, and let's be honest, for me, most of those opinions, i.e. all of them, are negative. That fucking guy. Yeah, I'm not even saying his name.
Bless us with blood. Bless us with blood.
That doesn't sound creepy.
Bless us with blood. Bless us with blood.
Wow, okay. I bet I know who they voted for. I'm sorry. Sorry, no more politics. So, in theory, yes, I could probably get thrown into Guantanamo Bay. Not that I'm actually going to. I was only joking, okay? Okay, whatever government entity handles people making jokes online. Christmas with blood? Is that what she said? Well, only if she was menstruating on that day. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, God, that's not funny. Honestly, I have a shit record for that. Oh, God. I bet a lot of women do, to be perfectly honest. You said bless us with blood, which is the same thing the guy said. But, you know what? Considering how blood-starved this entire town is, if they celebrate Christmas at all, they probably do it with blood. Like, their entire church is built on blood. Blood is their religion. That's me in the corner. That's me in the spot. Like bleeding my religion. Holidays and vacations totally screw up blood schedules. Trying to keep up with you. I don't know how to do it. I know I said too much. I haven't said enough. Ow! Gross! Not the fun kind where I died. I did do that song for my last karaoke stream. I wonder if that's one of the top songs. I was saying earlier in stream that if I do another karaoke stream, it'd be fun to do, like, a theme. Like, just do the top song of every year. I'm pretty sure we were talking about I Don't Want No Scrub, and I was like, that was a top song one year, right? I was like, I could do that for karaoke, and maybe I could do, like, a karaoke stream where I only do top songs of every year. Fun? I think so. I don't know what every top song is, though. Some of them might be songs that I should not sing. Like, what if there's, like, a rap song for 1 year? Like, I don't mind rapping, but a lot of rap songs, particularly ones from black artists, will drop a certain word that I am not allowed to say. I missed Wordle! Oh! I'm sorry! Oh, dork! Do you want to know what the word was? It took me until the last try to get it today. Yes, it was limbo. The word was limbo. I was not able to get it based on the letters I had at the beginning, so like, with a few guesses left, I just put in a random word to try and get a few more letters out of it. Like, I got one, but that one letter gave me just enough to figure it out. So at the very last try, I figured it out. I haven't missed a Wordle yet. Like, I've managed to successfully complete them all so far. It's only a matter of time before I fail at least one, though. I poked you. Death. Beep beep. The other day, wasn't the same as the first time it happened, because the first time it happened, it was literally the first word. But I got, the other day, not today, another case where I got all the right letters, but in all the wrong order. The word was ideal, and I put in ailed, A-I-L-E-D. When I saw every single letter light up yellow in that fucking box, I was like, you've got to be fucking kidding me. Again with this shit? At least it wasn't my first guess this time. That one really fucking irritated me. Last few weeks have been kind of tough. In Wordle or in life? Probably both. Sorry. All words that can be scrambled up. No, ads! Oh, dork, I'm sorry. Hi. Excuse me. Sorry, somebody was shooting at me. I didn't want to fight a giant while I was also being shot at. Yes. Back. Okay, welcome back. It's been some short ads. Or shads, as we like to call them. Shad Gaspard and JTG, and it's crime time. That was a tag team in WWE for a while. Oh, I loved Crime Time. I was so bummed they never got to win the tag team titles. And they never will because Shad Gaspard passed away a couple years back. But he went out like a fucking hero, saving his son. Upon reflection, though, I can probably see how some people might have seen Crime Time as... They didn't use this word back then, or at least not as much, but could have seen them as problematic. Because they were a tag team. So they were a pair of African-American men who dressed and talked like gangsters. Their name was Crime Time, and their gimmick was they were criminals. That was their whole shtick. But, listen, they were the good guys, so you were supposed to cheer for them, and they were fucking hysterical. So, probably hasn't aged well, but I stand by that I think that they were a great tag team. But yeah, Wordle has been tough lately. Although fucking Shortcake the other day, I think it was during when Ideal was the word, got it in one try again. Pretty sure that means that they are currently ahead of me in number of one-shot wins they've got. I think I've only pulled it off twice, and I think Shortcake is currently at 3. Shortcake is cheating, I swear. Hey there, Mr. Grabby Guy. Don't suck my brain out my eye. Ow, what did I just say? He's taking my inside away. Now his thing is really thick. I'm talking about his tentacle, not his dick. Anyway, he's dead, and I'm done with this song. Oh, that was some impressive improv work for me, I think. Okay, so now I could go and fight Vicar Amelia, but I could also try and fight Parl. I don't remember if I lose access to Parl if I kill Vicar Amelia yet. The way I see it, there's like stages to this game. Acts, if you prefer. And killing Vicar Amelia is essentially the end of the first act. That's when it progresses on to like the next stage of the story. I don't go looking for it. But whenever I find Rule 34 art of Bloodborne, it's usually of Vicar Amelia.
Welcome
Which is
home.
not
What is it you
surprising that
Very
people
well. Let me.
draw erotic fan art of her. It's just weird that she's like the only character it seems to be most of the time, like 90% of the art I see. Which again, I don't go looking for, but which might explain why I only ever see that. I don't know. $42. Okay, so either way I go for now would get me to the same attack. And go for a little bit more vitality.
Farewell, good hunter.
Vitality's nuts! Ah! Nailed it. Go, just spending all my stuff. There. Okay. Let me go see if I can even relatively fight Carl right now. Do 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 do. Hey, look at this funny fellow. What a strange statue of a very nondescript character who we will never see. Why would we ever see such a character like this here in Bloodborne? Which is clearly only about werewolves. Excuse me. You missed. Man, that lady's persistent. Defector Antal. If you remove the T, it's Defector Anal. Hi, Parl. That's Parl. He's a dark beast, which means he's an undead werewolf who, for some reason, emits electricity. So Fester from the Addams family. The Addams family. I don't think Fester's a werewolf. Pretty sure that man doesn't have any hair. In fact, Cousin It may be the product of shaving off every hair on that man's body. Family musical is actually fun live. I haven't seen the musical yet. We don't get a lot of musicals out here. Oh. Fuck! Stop hitting me! They have like 10 to 15 ghost actors who show up secretly throughout the show and just up behind furniture, etc. Never mentioned Easter eggs to the audience. Oh, that does sound cool. There we go. Fucking gotcha, bitch! Oh! Bye, Carl! We got the Spark Hunter badge! That means we can buy more goodies from the goodie box. Who stole the goodies from the goodie box? Oh boy, I got back all 8 blood echoes I lost. Yeah, we don't get a lot of plays where I live, sadly. First time I got to watch Hamilton was when it came to Disney Plus. I've only ever seen the Beetlejuice musical on YouTube. God, I wish we could have a thriving theater thing here. Like, I know it'd probably be like D-list actors based on where I live, but at least I'd get to see the plays. Although, one of my cousins, she studied musical theater in college. Of course, she had to move out to New York to actually do something with that. They did put on some plays, just, you know, not a lot of the big ones. They're creepy and they're kooky, mysterious and spooky. They're all together ooky, the Addams Family. Their house is a museum, when people come to see 'em, they really are a scream. The Addams Family. Do-do-do-do. 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 That's pretty good. Addams Family would be a pretty good musical to watch for October, wouldn't it? Halloween time. I watched a handful of appropriate stuff. A few horror things, a few not horror things, but are still Disney themed. Well, Halloween themed, like Disney stuff, like Hocus Pocus and Halloween Town.
Well, well. How did you get in here?
Well, I had to fight this giant skeleton.
No matter.
Okay, never mind.
What brings you to Old Yarnum? I've no interest in matters further up, but you must not disturb this place.
Yeah.
Beasts do
Hate to
not
disturb
venture
this
above
hellscape.
and mean no harm to anyone. If you still insist on hunting them, then I will hunt you first. You understand me?
Is that a piston on your arm, or are you just happy to see me?
Yes, very good. I no longer dream, but I was once a hunter too. There's nothing more horrific than a hunt. In case you fail to realize, the things you hunt, they're not beasts. They're people.
Well, they were people.
One day you will see. It's time you got going. But first, a farewell gift. I have no use for it anyway.
The Powder Keg Hunter Badge! Now we can brush off dust.
What is it? Surely I need not repeat myself. Go, I say. You have the whole night to dream. Make the best of it. What is it? Go! You have the...
Okie dokie. Thanks, Jorah. That's Jorah, everybody. Told you we could make friends with him once we killed that thing. But we'll only stay his friend as long as we do not kill any of the beasts in here that he can see. If we kill one of those beasts and he sees it, he'll be very mad at us. Oh, right. It's on the other side of the bridge. Essentially, you don't want to kill anything in the church or further back. So, once we're like in this area, killing those guys would be fine. I'm still not going to because I don't really need to right now. I can just run past them. Oh, you can't come into the boss room, can ya? Oh my god, he can come into the boss room! Alrighty, okay. So that's the witch dead, Parl dead, neither of which are particularly hard bosses. So I think, yeah, next up is Vicar Amelia, who can be a tough boss depending on certain factors. But since we just got some new badges, let's check out the new shit we have in stock. The steak driver. Steak. I like to brine my steak in salt for 24 hours. Brings out the moisture and lets the steak be really tender. Like, you can get fancy with steak seasoning and all that jazz, but really, just salt brine for 24 hours, and then a crap ton of pepper is all I really need for a really nice steak. My last steak, though, I did add the tiniest amount of crushed red pepper flake, and it really did add something. Alright, let's pick up the steak driver. Fire paper and bolt paper. Bolt paper is definitely one of the things we got from the Bolt Hunter badge. Pick up some cocktails, because we have a very high arcane stat. Well, it's not very high, but it's one of our higher stats. And as you can see, the damage from a Molotov scales off of arcane at an A rank, so higher arcane equals more damage! These ones explode from behind. They're somewhat trickier to use, but they can still be useful. But if we're gonna use Molotovs, we want some oil urns to go with them. Ah! Dork, thank you so much for subscribing! I hope you have a great time accessing all those emotes that you made the majority of. I think I've got like 4 or 5 emotes total that you didn't make. Who drew them? It's a mystery. Nah, bro, that was my brither. Hey, brither. Wasn't me anyway. Yeah, just like I'm not the one who did that Pink Pony art song for you, right? Okay, now that I have killed Dark Beast Parl, I can switch back to this because I don't need the bolt resistance anymore. Bloodshot eyeball. Material used in a holy chalice ritual. An exquisite eyeball removed quickly after death, or perhaps even before. Used to unlock the seal of the old labyrinth intertombs. That's not distressing. I've still got like a whole list of emotes I want to have made eventually. And I want to reach out to a bunch of other artists and get some work done. But I'm still working on the revamp stuff. The next emote I want to have made, and it might not be the next one I have made, because it's really going to depend on the artist, because there's a particular artist I want to get to do it. And they are still setting up, like, payment stuff. But I want to get, like, a scared emote. I have a very particular artist I want to do it. And as soon as they have all their stuff set up, I'm going to commission them. but I've got like a whole list of emotes I want done, and I'd like to reach out to artists across Twitter and stuff to work on stuff for me. That would be perfect for your Bloodborne streams. I mean, I do scary streams every year. It'd be a great stream no matter what, because like every year I have at least one spooky stream where I get scared and then we keep count. Hell, I just played what was it, Tales of the Black Forest, where I was keeping a scare count, and I decided that I was going to keep it up for all of October. We got 20 scares off of that one. I'm gonna have it tomorrow when we're playing Repo, and then I'm gonna play Corpse Party later this month and have it up then too, and we're just gonna have one big scare count for all of October. As an artist, I do all my own emotes, but I love when people have a mishmash of different artists for their emotes. As much as I appreciate some people's styles, and I will absolutely commission some of those people. Corpse Party, when? What date? Hold on. It's going to be the Tuesday after tomorrow, so that will be on, I believe it's the 28th, but let me double check that. Essentially, it'll be a week after tomorrow. Yeah, so tomorrow's the 21st, 7 days, 28th. So it'll be on the 28th. I'll be here so fast. I'm probably gonna have to start early for that one, and that one might have to be a two-parter, because I've been told that game will take longer than Tales of the Black Forest did, which took me about 8 hours. See, that was supposed to be like a 3 to 4 hour game based on what I was told, but you have to factor in the streamer's inflation for time played. If a person's gonna play a game on stream, you have to add extra time onto how long it's going to take them. 50% if they're really good at games, 100% if they get distracted a lot, which I did, so. Corpse Party will be longer, it really will be. Good to know! So, I'll probably start like, I don't know, for me, probably 5, I usually start at 7. And I'll go until probably 10, and then, I don't know. Depending on what happens Halloween night, I might stream on Halloween. It's gonna depend on what my nieces and nephew end up doing. That's 13 years of liking it for reference. It's very good, though. I watched someone play it at age 15, and watched it multiple times since. Well, there you go. I've never experienced it in the slightest. I don't even know what it's about. There's the boss right there. You can kind of see her. And if I'm quiet, you can hear her.
But beware, the frailty of men. Their wills are weak, minds young. The foul beasts will dangle nectar and lure the meek into the depths. Remain wary of the frailty
There
of
she
men.
is. See her? That's the boss right there in between my crosshairs.
Were it not for fear, death would go.
It's about a party, I think. Are there also corpses? Because I would never have put that together based on the name. Sadly, most of the sequels are not good. I didn't know there were sequels. Oh, there may be corpses. What a surprise! After you play it, I can send you vids discussing the plots of the sequels. I would appreciate that. Hell, you can send them to me now, as long as they don't spoil what's going to happen in the first game. But I imagine they might.
Foul beasts will dangle nectar and lure the meek into the depths. Remain wary of the frailty of men.
Corpse Party sounds like a 1990s horror movie, though. Like the title of a 1990s horror movie. They do, sadly. They all play off the first game. Okay, well.
Let us pray, let us wish to partake in communion. Let us partake in communion and feast upon the old blood. Our thirst for blood satiates us, soothes our fears. Seek the old blood. But beware, the frailty of men. Their wills are weak, minds young. The foul beasts will dangle nectar and lure the meek into the depths. Remain wary of the frailty of men. Their wills are weak, minds young. Were it not for fear, death would go unlamented. Seek the old blood. Let us pray, let us wish to partake in
I was letting you guys
communion.
hear her whole spiel if you
Let
can
us
hear it.
partake in communion.
One of the sequels is a
And
point and
feast
click,
upon the
which was
old
very
blood.
poorly reviewed.
Our
Another one of the
thirst for
sequels, if I
blood
remember correctly,
satiates us,
is a light-hearted
soothes our
alternate universe
fears.
where they throw a cutesy
Seek the
tea
old
party.
blood.
It's like a visual novel, I think.
Beware. The frailty
And one
of
game is
men.
an actual sequel,
Their
but it
wills
gets
are
weird
weak,
reviews.
minds young.
Interesting. You ready for the character who, in this game, there is the most adult art of? That's her right there. Vicar Amelia. It's boss time, baby! Oh, I'm sorry. Did you think we were gonna fight her as a frail little nun? Nope. She ain't having none of that. Hello. Fire! Hey, dodge my fire! Did it again! Stop dodging my fire! There we go. I missed. Calm down! You're being hysterical! Just because I'm trying to murder you? Ah, dang it. I didn't want to get that. But I did get a headshot at the very end there. It's okay. That was mostly a test. I wanted to see something. I wanted to see how much damage I could do before I put on a particular rune. Or, yeah, I guess it's still a rune. It's weird. They've got like two different things that are called runes. A weapon rune, not a person rune. I picked up that one flame rune. It'll convert my weapon to fire damage. I wanted to gauge based on the difference if it was worth having on. See? It goes from 160 plus 69, haha, nice, damage in physical, to 160 and plus 57 damage fire. Slightly less damage, but she should be weak to fire. So I wanted to do a test run without it first to see how much damage I do. Now I've seen, and I can... some good old alien wing wong. Face full of alien wing wang. Well, and this time it was the werewolf Wing Wang. Although it was not Wing Wang, but Wing Vang? It's terrible. Yeah. You know, I heard a joke, a Disney-related adult joke, the other day, and now I want to share it all with you because I just now thought of it again. What do they call Scar's character in the porno version of The Lion King? This is a joke, so obviously the answer is a punchline. This isn't like a riddle or something. Give you guys a second, see if you can figure it out first before I tell you. Let me know if you give up and you want me to give you the answer. Oh yeah, that's a lot more damage. Answer, please. I require a hint. It is another word that can mean scar or some kind of wound, but in the context of a porno, it sounds like something else. Oh, crap. Oh, she totally got me there. She's squeezing me. Gash. That's it. That's 100% correct. Ew. I know, right? It's disgusting. And yet it kind of fits perfectly. There we go. Got the visceral. Try, baby! Oh, gosh. Shit, is she about to try and heal herself? Not on my watch! Oh, crap! Goodbye, Vicar Amelia. Yeah, I gotta go wash my brain. And by that, I mean check on my laundry. Wash that brain! Wash that brain! If you want to not go insane! Ooh, a skull. This is what she was praying to. Let's inspect it. Do. Inspect her gadget. And by gadget, I mean her skull.
Master Willem, I've come to bid you farewell.
We're seeing the brain, the skull's memories.
You think now to betray me?
No, but you will never listen. I tell you, I will not forget our adage.
We are born of the blood, made men by the blood, undone by the blood. Our eyes are yet to open.
Fear the old blood. I must take my leave.
the gods fear it, Lawrence.
So Lawrence was the name of the guy whose skull we just touched and whose memory we just saw. That's Lawrence's skull. He was the first of the hunters of the church, if you'll recall, based on some of the stuff we saw. Or actually, that might have been Ludwig. But Lawrence, Lawrence. Ludwig, okay, yeah, Ludwig was the first hunter of the church. But Lawrence was important too. He was the one who founded... We founded that information yet? Whatever. He founded the Blood College that split from the Blood Church. Or rather, he founded the Blood Church that split from the Blood College. One of those two things. He was a church guy, so it was probably the second one. And now that we have killed Vicar Emilia, we can access the DLC. Now that she's dead, the giants are all sad. So now they're all kneeling, unless we get close to them. Guy's gone a little darker. Eventually, after doing that, we enter Act 2 of the game. And we learn the password we need to get to the next area. It's down this way. Door down here we couldn't get past because we didn't know the password.
The password.
Crying. Fear the old blood. Oh look, it's already dead. Man, he decomposed quick if he was able to ask us the password and then immediately die. Become a decomposed skeleton. Like, he must have been holding on by a thread. About to decompose already, more or less. Okay, now comes one of my least favorite parts of the game. The Forbidden Woods. Hard to get a good look of it because, you know, things shrouded in fucking fog. And what do you think this place is? Britain? With all the fog. Damn, he threw oil at me. Stop throwing oil at me, sir. Ooh, we found a pebble. Nah, this can't be Britain. Look at this guy's teeth. They're far too nice. The rest of him is all messed up, but he's got really nice teeth, surprisingly. Bruh. course, most enemies this early in the game are still very weak to fire. Madman's Knowledge. Kept Blood Gemstone. Alright, picked up that Tear Stone. Smash it. There we go. We just had to crush the doll's tear in order to get a Tear Blood Gem. And that's right. I never actually gave the brooch to the girl. I was like, nope, I'm going to send her somewhere else this time. So, yeah, we can smash this. Smash her mother's brooch to get the red blood gem. And the gold pendant of Vicar Amelia, used to change into a blood gem, which fortifies weapons. This pendant, passed down among the vicars, who head the healing church, is a reminder of the cautionary adage, words that will open the gates of Bergenworth. Let's smash it! There we go. We got that gold blood gem. Blood gems. I imagine they taste like gushers, but instead of gushing out a blast of sweet, fruity goodness, they gush out blood. Salty, irony blood. Why hasn't Gushers made that a flavor yet? There was a crow there. Sometimes you can't see them. Door does not open from this side. Look! It's the same people as before, but now they're wearing yellow! I think... Did he just fall off? Yes, he did! That's very funny. I think in the original version of the game, these people did not wear yellow. I forget at what point they did the update that makes them wear yellow, but I'm pretty sure they were not wearing yellow in the original version. And if I recall, they gave the people who live in this village yellow outfits to make them easier to see, because their original outfits blended in so well. People couldn't fucking see them. Of course, it doesn't help that everything's gray as shit in this game. Look at that. Okay, okay. Now. Yep. The eye of a blood-drug hunter beckons hunters to the hunter's nightmare. A deformed creature will whisk you away outside Odin Chapel. That's what I need to enter the DLC! Mav, that's me. What song was that? Which one? You're going to have to be so much more specific. Oh, God.
Welcome. What is it? Very well. Let me...
There we go. Got that up to 20. What lines was I singing? Because you know I hop from song to song. Ba 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 ba. That one? Ba 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 ba. That's oh, it's that Axel F song, I think it's called. Bro, that sounds like a song from MLP, not kidding. Oh, which one? I've seen most of the show. I watched it with my nieces. Hold on, let me get it. Okay. Used to be when they were really young and they were crying, I'd literally pull up like a YouTube video that just had all the songs in it. It's those first notes. Hold on. Let me access this. As we're playing. You guys ready to hear this? Once it loads, of course. Give me a second, okay? My computer is old. Ah, of course. The acapella episode.
You should learn to express your voice, but if talk doesn't seem like it's the answer, luckily you have a choice when you find you've got the music in you. Find you've got the music in you.
No, it's not the acapella episode. That's literally the acapella group. Unless you're saying no to something else. Oh, you're saying no to give me a second because my computer's slow? Is that what the no is to? Sorry. My bad. Nope. I was doing Axel F. Bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum ba bum ba bum bum bum. Bum bum ba bum ba bum bum. Most people probably nowadays know that better for being the Crazy Frog song. Because he does Axel F in that video. The song is Axel F. Bum 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 ba bum ba dum bum 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 ba dum ba da bum 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 ba dum bum ba. Alright, so we can access the DLC now. We're definitely not a high enough level to do so. We're gonna fucking do it anyway. Because I want my damn weapon. And in order to access it, all we need to do is be grabbed by a deformed creature outside of the cathedral ward. Oh look, the old lady who was being a bitch to us is now beside herself.
Into this mess.
Ah, brave hunter. What is it? Have you renewed thoughts on this matter?
Alright, the Snatcher's still here once Vicar Amelia is dead? Yep. Oh, eventually the Snatchers disappear. But that's not who I need to snatch me right now. Hey, remember that weird orb of energy that showed up when we picked up the outfit over here? Hold on. Ah, there's the body we picked up off of. There it is. See that? We gotta get snatched by that. Check this out. Hello? Invisible man?
teens, their children too. And their children forever true.
That thing's been there the whole time. It's just been invisible. Oh gosh, excuse moi. Here we are, the Hunter's Nightmare, the DLC, baby. Now I know what you're thinking. Isn't this just still the Cathedral Ward? It looks exactly like it, minus the annoying people. And to that I say, you are technically correct, which is the best kind of correct. But upon closer examination, you might notice some differences. Joke's on you, I don't think. Yeah, that's definitely a joke on me. You definitely burned me with that one. Now, let me show you just exactly the level of threat we can expect here. This is a common enemy that you will see a lot of in the DLC. And he does in fact respawn. See how little damage I did with that visceral attack? Yeah. That's the level of power you can expect from enemies here. They are essentially scaled for the end game, and we are not even in the mid game yet. But hey, look, we got an old hunter cap. Fuck, that was loud. Oh, and it played twice again for some reason. I don't know why it does that sometimes. Thankfully, we're not keeping a scare counter on this game. Because you have gotten me twice today, kitty. How's your laundry? Is it laundered yet? Is it still laundry? I very fucking dare. Is your brainwashed? Yeah, have I brainwashed you yet? I shrunk one of my fave oversized sweaters, but now it's just a regular sweater. Sorry, is that too soon? I am sorry, though. Especially since it's basically sweater season. Woo! Ooh-hoo-hoo! He's angry! Yeah, the soft texture went crunchy too. Aw, hence me needing to watch it. Dude, stop! And it's smack dab in the middle of sweater season here. Oh, I'm so sorry. Woo! Woo! Narrowly avoided that. Picked up some old hunter gloves. I went out for a walk the other day because they've started doing like this weird thing on Pokemon Go where they give you 1 kilometer eggs. And I've got like a walk that I do that's like just a little under 2 kilometers. So I can easily get a 1 kilometer egg hatched. It's like a daily egg thing in Pokemon Go that they started doing. I went out for a walk the other day to hatch one because I have a quest to hatch a bunch of eggs. And these new 1 kilometer eggs are super, super easy to hatch. So I'm like, I can get a bunch of these hatched. Let me see if they count. So I was testing to see if they would count for the quest. And they did. But halfway through that walk, it started fucking raining. And I was not prepared for rain. I had like a big overshirt on, and I was wearing my wool cap in case it was cold, which it was, you know, not cold, but it was mildly chilly. But it started raining, and I didn't have my jacket. I haven't had to bring my jacket with me in such a long time, I didn't even think to grab it. I say my fave, but it's really more Fluff's fave to see me in. I used to wear it like a dress. I've been thinking about downloading the Pikmin version of that game. No, not the wet wool! Yeah, that's another issue. It was the wool cap that you got me. I was wearing it in case it was cold, and it started raining. Damn caps are rough. It's fine. Turns out this thing is pretty good at wicking up moisture, and it didn't shrink, so it's still perfectly valid. Oh gosh! What the fuck? What the hell was that move? Mr. Van Helsing? Oh, shit. Oh shit, he got me. So if you're keeping score, I managed to get to the second enemy in the DLC before I died. The second one. I got a new cap from a thrift store and washed it. You always want to wash anything you get from a thrift store. It's brown and has the ear flaps. Fluff told me it makes me look Canadian. Oh, those kinds of ear flaps. I thought you meant it had like dog ears on it or something. I mean, I just wear my caps over my ears already. My little knit caps that I have my pins on. They're already sized enough. That's not the button I want to press. I was thinking I was playing Elden Ring for a second. They're already sized enough that I can pull them straight down over my ears. There's the first enemy, we killed him. There's the second enemy, he killed us. Blood vial, thank you. We're going to need those. Nope. Quick, little wolfy men! Distract him! No, him! Distract him! Leave me alone! Dude, are you fucking kidding me? Woo! Dogs! Look at that big friendly fellow. Right, this is where we just fought Vicar Amelia. Remember the altar she was praying at with Lawrence's skull? Say hello to Lawrence. That's Lawrence, everybody. At least that's Lawrence in this nightmare world. You think the Jesus symbolism is a bit much? We need to review your definition of friendly. Hey, he fought my enemies. And if there's anything I've learned, an enemy of an enemy is an ally, right? Isn't that how it works? If my enemy has an enemy, that person is my friend? Say hello to Werewolf Jesus, everyone. Alright, where is that? There it is, Eye Pendant. An Eye Pendant which unlocks the Surgery Altar. There are 2 cathedrals in the Hunter's Dream. One lies past the River of Blood, and another contains the private research hall of the Healing Church. Only chosen members of the Healing Church or their lamentable patients can enter the research hall using this eye. Grants eyes to the Surgery Altar skull. Don't worry. Much later in the game, we'll be back for Werewolf Jesus. And yes, he is in fact on fire. Though he's flaming Werewolf Jesus. Because he is a secret super boss of this DLC. But you can't fight him until you collect a specific item to wake him up. Eight damage. Me fisting that guy did 8 damage to him. Might just have a lot of fire resistance, but also, like I said, these are enemies scaled for the end game, which I am not currently in. So yeah, I'm gonna be ever so slightly cheesing enemies where I can. Just so I can pick up a few things here. Because if I remember correctly, I can actually pick up a few blood chunks here. Which I need after the twin shards to level up things to +9. I don't know if I can get enough to get straight to +9. If I did, that would be awesome. Also the weapon I want to use, I get from the first boss of this DLC. So I'd like to get at least close to it. So as soon as I'm properly leveled, I can take it on. Also, I'm picking up these really cool blood gems, which are much stronger than ones I've been using. past this one guy. Excuse me, pardon me, out of my way. Triggered them. Dang it. Him up there. Jeez, crows here, dude. Ow! And I'm dead. Poopies. Okay. Gotta stretch it out. There we go. Make sure I keep my joints nice and limber. At least I got the shortcut open, right? Small progress is still progress. And knowing my luck... eyes aren't glowing. My blood echoes. Yep. Can you get the crows? Not sure. I don't know whether he can or can't. He didn't. There we go. Got my echoes back. Echo! 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 I've already killed, what, 3 bosses today? Moving at quite a clip. This is the way to Witchy Woods, but as you can see, there's nothing here now. This is the way to something else that we haven't explored yet, because we have not yet picked up the console stone. Although I think now that I've killed Vicar Amelia, I can probably get it, but we'll... The only thing I've really done over here in the non-hunter nightmare area is fight those 2 guys who are wearing this same outfit. But down here, it's... a river of blood! Bring it on, villager! I fought hotter villagers in Smash Brothers! Oh, damn, there was one right there. Okay, well, that did not go according to cake. Like I said, small progress is progress. Now I remember that's there. I don't have that happen again because this time I'm more careful. They're all dead. I go right back to where I was. Again, if you're going to be playing through this game for the first time, don't do what I'm doing. I'm way too early to be in the DLC. See how much damage even just the normal enemies deal? See, if I was smart, I would have seen that there, though. If I was paying attention. I was focused all my attention on that homie. I think that's the reason he just stood there. He's literally baiting you to getting shot by that thing. Very careful. One here, yep. Got it. Right, no items though, so probably wasn't worth my time to break. Especially since it'll fix later and I'd have to break it again, even if I wanted to go over there, which I don't really want to, but it's fine. Bong, bong, bong. Doing the clock sounds, if that weren't super obvious. Lurk, time to finish making dinner. Hey, this time feel free to share pics. Turkey for Fluff and maybe just salad for Mew. You've got a Mew? God, I wish I were that cool. Why don't you have a Mew? I've got one. Look at that dude's hammer! It's explosive! You will be the first to tell if I ever get cat, though. I imagine I'd probably be the second to know. Unless you're gonna tell me before Fluffle. Third, if you count yourself among the people who know you have a pet. But you can't really tell yourself you have a pet. Although third, if you count the cat themselves. because you can literally pick up the cat and say, I'm taking you home with me. I mean, it's assuming this is after Fluff and I agreeing. I understand what you mean, though. I do appreciate that. We'll have to share pictures. Never. I said that. We rehomed the kittens that we found. We already have too many cats as it is, but we found them all in nice homes. We agreed that we couldn't afford that many extra cats. But I will totally tell you before him, if the cat distribution system picks me, I have to go home and tell Fluff that he gets no choice. Gun. Button. What does it do? Aw, dog, you got plenty of pets in your home already. Most of them aren't mine. Rehoming made sense for that, for sure. Owie! This hammer made me go boom. Stop! Oh gosh! Bro, who do you think you are? Napoleon Dynamite? Get it? Because the hammer's blowing up? Sorry, I randomly disappeared. No, it's fine. You know, people can have stuff to do. I don't expect anyone to be here for the entire stream, but hey, I got another, waning blood gem that I can put in this weapon when I don't want the fire on anymore. Okay, now I really gotta go. My cough got worse and I think I may go to bed. Totally fine. Me a billion times a week. You've been sick, so the fact that you're even here at all, especially given how probably late it is for you at this point, like, I just appreciate you guys being here whenever you can be. Real life always has to come first. Ow! He blowed me up! Look, see? He's throwing timer bombs. Also, it's almost 3 a.m. Good night, kitty. Good night, Mav. Good night, dork. Happy dinner, kitty. Thought you were gonna catch me unawares. But I'm prepared, sir. I'm prepared for the coup of the century. I'm prepared for the murkiest scam. Meticulous planning, tenacity spanning, decades of denial is simply while I'll be king undisputed, respected, saluted, and seen for the wonder I am. Yes, my teeth and ambitions are bared. Be prepared. That one dark room where we the werewolf. Put on the torch real quick. Damn dark in here. Delayed Molotov, that's what they're called. They're basically, you know, timer bombs. Grenades, more or less. Fuck, I forgot about those. I very much forgot there were explosive pots there that explode if they get exposed to fire damage, which my sword currently has. Oops. I made an oopsie. Shouldn't have done that. Alright. Let me pick up a decent number of blood gems, though. Let's go attach them to my weapon. Especially that crescent one. That way I'm not dealing fire damage anymore. That may or may not help me. But it certainly won't cause me to explode if I accidentally hit one of those oil pots. I also might want to consider repairing my weapon. I don't know how much I would need. That'll probably cover it, though. Yep. Yeah, these don't do anything now that all the damage is fire. Physical attack up 2.7 and rally potential 1.8. See, the droplets like this, they can fit into any slot because they're like fluid. Physical attack up 11.6. Not bad. Plus an extra increase of a flat bonus of 7.2 points. Not percentage, but actual flat increase. $7.311. Not too bad. Attack versus open foes. I think that means enemies who are staggered. It's not saying like visceral damage up, but I think if I like attack an enemy who's staggered, but with a regular attack and not a visceral attack, we do more damage. But I got a pretty significant boost in power from those. Mainly keeping that middle one because I get the boost when my HP is full. The moon is out tonight. Right. Let me see if I can go pick up the tonsil stone now. If I can, it should just be in any place I can talk to. But I always go to the same place to see if I can pick it up. Just because that's the place I picked it up in my first playthrough ever, and I'm like, oh, so this is where you get it. Like, no, you can get it in a lot of places. I prefer picking it up there, though. I'm absolutely taking these ladies out in one hit apiece. Come on. Oh, not that one. Thanks to my boost in power from those gems I got from the DLC.
Oh. A hunter of beasts, are you?
Yep, okay. This is the right one.
Glory be. You know not the value you possess. But more's the pity. The hours of the night are many, and the beasts more than I can count. A veritable hunt unending. Not even death offers solace, and the blood imbibes you. A most frightful fate. Oh my. But I'm willing to do you a kindness. Step lightly round to the right of the great cathedral and seek an ancient, shrouded church. The gift of the Godhead will grant you strength. Yes, I'm unquestionably certain.
There we go. There's the tonsil stone.
Not even death offers solace. Seek you the gift.
A lattice deformed rock, or perhaps a meteorite. Appears useless, but possesses some odd gravitational force that prevents its riddance. A dubious soul once said, and that's the thing he said. Now that I've got this, I can access another secret area. Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. Okay, now I'm questioning if I should try and go get my blood echoes back from the DLC. Do want to make some kind of progress in there. At least get to like the next lantern or something. Wake up, sleepyhead.
Ah, welcome home, good hunter. I must have drifted off. What is it you desire? Farewell, good mate.
I don't want nothing. Alright, okay. This is the DLC stone. Bum 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 bum. Star Wars. We got like 15-ish minutes left unless I want to go long tonight. Although I think I've made decent progress. Ironically, the stream where I had to return after basically redoing everything, I feel like I've made the most progress tonight than any of the streams from the previous file I did. Because I got 3 bosses done tonight. Granted, Carl and the Witch of Hemwick are not particularly tough fights. Figure Amelia took me 2 tries, but it was because I was testing out the damage before I put on the fire attachment. Bet if I just went with it full bore in the first fight, maybe would have one-shotted or one-attempted at boss 2. Stepped off that switch, which is why those are not firing. Now that I'm standing on it, they are firing. There we go. Lord that bitch off his button. On, stop throwing shit and come at me. Stop trying to hit me and hit me. do so much damage. From that one. Visceral attacks, I think, basically just fill up whatever amount of rally you've got. So, if you can get a visceral attack off, that is a good way to get your health back. You can still get a little bit of a rally off just before they finish falling down, too. Which is why you'll often see me swing at already dead enemies and still get some health back. Go. That back. Thank you. Okay. Now, see if I can set this off way before I get over there. There we go. I don't have to worry about that. But I got the boom hammer. Not to be confused with the boom hower, which is a character from King of the Hill. There is someone who drops a specific rune. I don't have the weapon that makes good use of that rune, and that rune or that weapon is in the Chalice dungeons, and I don't even know if I plan on doing the Chalice dungeons. Blood River. Very careful. I'll lose all the progress I've made. Old Hunter top hat. Go. Remember, I'm concerned about getting killed and potentially losing all the progress I've made. Here, maybe? Shooting. bullets. Bullets. Definitely need more of those. Alright. Done shooting at me? There we go. Get him to bring his crap early. Hello. How many? Poison him with this many? Oh shit, he got 2 shots off. Well, that was a waste. Alright. Here we go! And I didn't make it. Kinda hoping I could lure him over here. Maybe a regular throwing knife will reach him. There we go. Get your attention. Now it doesn't matter, so. Hey, fight those things, why don't you? You're a hunter. A hunter must hunt. His bullets going through the ground. Damn. Poor horse. The fleas, the giant disgusting blood ticks. I hate them. Alright. Oh my gosh. Go away, you giant, disgusting blood balloon. Okay, I think that's Simon. Yep, that's Simon.
You're a hunter with your sanity, aren't you? Must have taken a wrong turn then, eh? Well, we're more alike than you think. This is the hunter's nightmare, where hunters end up when drunk with blood.
You can get drunk on blood?
You've seen them before. Aimless, wandering hunters slavering like beasts. This is what the poor fools have to look forward to. So, don't be brash. Turn back before it's too late. Unless you've something of an interest in nightmares. Oh yes, I see.
Nightmares are fascinating.
You sense a secret within the nightmare, and cannot bear to leave it be. As if the spirit of Bergenworth lives on within you. Such inquisitive hunters will relish the nightmare. But beware. Secrets are secrets for a reason, and some do not wish to see them uncovered. Especially when the secrets are particularly unseemly. Beware. Secret especially.
He's all bandaged up.
Beware. Secrets are secrets for a reason, and some do not wish to be discovered, especially when the secrets are particularly unseemly.
Got an okay beard. Okay, and with this, a shortcut has been unlocked. Boom jams. And I believe, yeah, it is now 10 p.m. Let me see who's all on that we can raid tonight. So I think that's the end here. We go to the goodbye screen. Ah, we made progress tonight. We killed 3 bosses. We accessed the DLC. I haven't gotten my weapon yet, but we'll work on that. I want to thank everyone who stopped by tonight. Thank all the people who subbed or gift subbed. You guys are awesome. Don't forget, tomorrow we have a collab stream with Showy Zamo, who most of you are probably aware of if you're still lurking and you can hear me. Alright, let's see who's on that we can raid tonight. We'll be playing Repo. Oh, hold on, I got an ad playing. Thank you for sticking with me while I redo all that Bloodborne stuff. That was quite a curveball I was thrown last time. But I got back to where I was, and now we're even further than we were. So we're great. We're great. We persevere. Oh, this person just started. So, what a perfect opportunity to raid them. We're going to be raiding into Flex with T-Rex, who's doing some spooky Gartic phone. Ooh, pardon me. I definitely need to get some good sleep tonight so I'm not tired tomorrow. Starting 2 hours early tomorrow. 2 hours. Dose hours. Alright, let me set up the raid. I think we're gonna do the same thing we did last time and use the egg emote raid that we did. Just because I find that funny now. I need to set up command for it to get it out faster. Probably like exclamation mark egg raid. There we go. Alright, that'll be our raid message for tonight. And it might become one of our standard raid messages in the future. Because it's a little funnier than just the Mav raid thing. Start the raid. Start the raid. Flex with T-Rex. There we go. Can't imagine how difficult it must be for people to raid me with how long my name is. Oh, it's probably why it doesn't happen very often. But it's okay. We like flex. We like flex in this house. Starting the raid. And here we go. Hey, it's been really fun. We hope you liked it too. Seems like we've just begun when suddenly we're through. Goodbye, goodbye, good friends, goodbye. For now, it's time to go. But hey, I say, well, that's okay, 'cause we'll see you really soon, I know. Really soon, I know. Goodbye, goodbye, good friends, goodbye. And tomorrow, just like today, the moon, the bear, and the big blue house will be waiting for you to come and play. Come and play. Come and play. Bye now. Part that only people who are watching the YouTube VODs get to hear. Only if you watch it to the end. Woo!